What's going on? Your boy is back, man. You already know what it is and who it is. It's been a long time. You know what I mean? But I'm back. Okay? It's been a long time, but I'm back. I'm gonna give y'all a few minutes just to get up in here right before we start the live, man. All right. So as soon as y'all get up in here, man, be sure to hit that like button. Be sure to hit that subscribe button as well. Uh, we're really about to kick it off. I'm not gonna lie, bro. A lot of my lives has been, kind of fuzzy, but we back. You know what I mean? And with these new streams, bro, it's about to be crazy. I'm about to be working like Tupac whenever he got out of prison. You know what I mean? That's just how hard I'm about to be working. All right. So when y'all see me looking like this, 1080p and all that type, yeah, it's that time. Yeah, it's that time. Yeah, it's just that time. Hope everybody's cool. I'm not gonna even take too long with the introduction, man. I just think that it's time to get up in here. Ray J was seen performing with a heart monitor and blood coming out of his eyes. So let's take a look, man. That's just what they're saying. They're saying that he had blood coming out of his eyes. Eyes look good right there, though. But right there, they didn't. Right there, they didn't. Hold on. Damn. That shit was weird as hell. Shit crazy. Damn. So that's just what we got, bro. First of all, y'all let me know, man. What do y'all think about this? Okay, it's not gonna be too many jokes, from my perspective, but I know y'all probably was laughing. Now, look, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's a point of it where I just think that maybe he was drunk. I will tell you where I thought maybe bro was drunk at. Y'all give me 1 second. I thought that he was drunk right here. Okay. So right here just looked like bro just drunk chilling. You know what I'm saying? On some chill shit. Like he already know that there's blood coming or whatever the case might be. And right here looks like he may have been taking a shot, you know what I mean, or down in some liquor. That's just my opinion. And it looked like he was cool with that shit. Like he knew it was there. Right? Now, I mean, all prayers to the Most High concerning Ray J, man. But I'm not going to lie to you. It just looked like he was cool with it. I don't know if he's trolling right now. I want to hope that he's trolling right now. Hit that like button if you want to hope, that Ray J is trolling right now. I just want to hope that he's trolling right now. I hope all of this is a troll. But he did say that the doctors gave him until 2027. 2027, nigga, that's just right around. That's just down the street. You know what I mean? I'm just looking. I can see 2027 from here, and it don't look too far. Matter of fact, I could throw a foot. We could play catch right now. You know what I mean? Seriously, that's just how close 2027 is. So whenever he said that, I was sitting back like, hell no, bro. This shit ain't looking too good. And then we seeing, blood and stuff like that coming out the eyes. I even seen another video where he had, like right here, he had that on his chest, right? So, I mean, shout out to fam, but it's just, I don't know, man. It's not looking good. When I seen that on his chest, I knew right then and there, like, all right, bro, this shit right here is actually serious. Because I don't know no one that would be sitting up there trolling like that. Okay, and when you troll that bad, bro, like, come on now, right? I just hope that, Ray J ain't doing us like that. But right now, man, I do want to send prayers out there to bro, because he's I don't know. It's looking serious. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. The blood coming out the eyes. I'm hoping that was like all fake. You know what I mean? I'm hoping that the little chest monitor thing or the heart monitor thing on the left side of his chest. I'm hoping that was fake. Like I hope that this all is staged. Because I'm not wishing death on Ray J. Like that's just not what we're doing. But I'm not gonna lie to y'all, bro. It's looking pretty serious right now. Right now is where we got to keep an eye out on Ray J and just hope for the best. Like if you fuck with Ray J, bro, you know what I'm saying. We hoping for the best right here because, bro, this shit is just I don't know. Shit, it's sad, bro. Like it's just sad. I don't know what other way to put it. This shit is sad. I don't know if he's damaging himself with the liquor. I mean, right now I wouldn't be drinking no liquor. I want to say that bro was getting drunk last night, having a good time. And these is just things that they do on an everyday basis. So, saying the truth of the matter is that Ray J's not even the only one. A lot of them entertainers are drunks. Y'all are idolized and drunk. Them niggas be drunk as hell. Some of them motherfuckers, bro, they don't even have no character unless they drunk. Motherfucker ain't got no type of you know what I'm saying? Like no type of like spirit for real, motherfucker, if they ain't drunk. As soon as they get in drunk, they just hop into character. It should be weird as hell. You know what I mean? Seriously. This is the truth. A lot of them motherfuckers are drunk as hell. I don't know if Ray J sat up there, man, and abused some things. But man, look, when I say that this shit is looking kind of crazy, it's looking kind of crazy. Y'all hit that like button, man. All right. Yeah, man. If you haven't already, be sure to hit that like button right now. Also, be sure to become a member and all of that good stuff, man. Let's get out of here. Let's go to something different, man. Charleston White. Let's get into it. The hell? There's a guy in a wheelchair. Charleston White just left him. This shit is what the hell? They saying that Charleston White puts Buddy in the wheelchair in the headlock.
Did he put him in the headlock?
He trying to get back to him. Nigga in the wheelchair trying to get back to him.
Charleston White,
there he is right there. What the hell?
Put that man in the headlock.
So right there, he had him in the headlock. He said that they're both disabled, that it was an even fight. And honestly, he has a point. He actually has a point though, man. If we want to keep it a buck, like they are both disabled. This is a fair fight. Okay. This is actually a fair fight, okay? I'm not gonna lie to you. But he one of them ones, man. He got on the stage, talked to the crowd about what was going on, narrated the whole thing. This shit is wild as hell. I'm just trying to figure out what would have compelled him to go back there and do that. Now, what I will say is that this was probably staged. A lot of these guys been doing a whole lot of staging lately, bro. Seriously, a lot of them been doing a whole lot of staging. Niggas been paying niggas to stage. I'm not gonna lie, bro. They've been, acting like it's real beef, but it's no beef going on behind closed doors. It's just something to, capitalize off of and make some money. Y'all hit that like button, man. But this shit is it could be staged, bro. Like seriously, Charleston White is one of the ones that has talked about staging things and setting up plays and things like that. Just to keep the people, you know, uh, you know, spending some of that bag and coming over here to view this and view that. So I can't say that this is real. I mean, they was really, putting on the stunt, but I just because I know that there'd be a whole lot of plan and things like that going on, I just want to sit back and say that, bro, I don't know whether I believe this shit or not. I just can't say that I believe it, bro. I just can't. You know. Y'all hit that like button, man, and hit that subscribe button as well. Um, this next topic, man, is crazy. NLE Choppa ends up challenging Blueface to a fight at the octagon, though. He said, let's get in the octagon. Okay. Let's get in the octagon. Now, the octagon is crazy, bro, because the octagon is a whole lot of MMA type style fighting, right? If you're gonna get in that octagon, like, bro, it's time to do some kicking around this motherfucker, right? And so I'm guessing he wants to be able to do both. That's just what it is, man. He wants to be able to do both. He wants to utilize, what I mean, hands, and he also wants to sit up there, man, and utilize feet. And that's just what it is. Now, this has never been done. Usually when guys, get into a ring, it's usually a boxing ring, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. But, you know, NLE Choppa's, he wants to put feet, on Blueface as well. Okay. He wants to do some kicking around this motherfucker. So I don't know, man. Y'all let me know. I honestly believe that this would actually sell tickets. This would actually do some shit, right? This would actually get some tickets sold. I'm telling you. Because you're able to use feet. So, but my thing is that if I'm Blueface, I'm looking at this shit like, I really don't know if I'm gonna do that. You really can't turn it down. It should be, one of them situations where you should be able to use your feet as well. 'Cause I don't think niggas is calling off nothing if y'all are in a full blown fight and you so happen to kick the nigga. You know what I'm saying? I don't think motherfucker gonna be like, hey man, you can't kick. Right? But if a nigga tell me, hey man, let's get into that octagon instead of that boxing match, I mean, or of that boxing ring, what I'm gonna tell you is, nigga, it sounds like you certified. You know what I mean? Like it sounds like you be doing a whole lot of kicking and shit around this motherfucker. Like you used to this type of shit. You know what I mean? So at that point, he would be at an advantage. And I honestly believe that that's actually a fair trade off because Blueface, he just got out the damn paint, which is basically prison. He just got out of prison and he was doing a whole lot of squabbling up in that prison just to get out and get in the boxing ring and start training for a squabble, which he has coming up with Swaggy P. You know what I'm saying? So he's been getting a whole, and before that, before he even went to prison, he was sitting up there getting up in that training, that good boxing training. So he's been doing this shit, right? He sat up there, man, and sparred with damn Floyd Mayweather. So this isn't someone that this ain't just a regular fight. He's about to knock Swaggy P out. I'm telling you this right now. Swaggy is about to get knocked out. But we'll get into that in a minute. Blueface is at an advantage, man. When we talk about experience and things of that nature, right? So I believe that NLE should be able to fight in the octagon and use, his feet, right? It should be. I mean, that's fair because this nigga is certified with the boxing. This nigga might be certified with the kicking. You know what I mean? So let's see some real ass kicking around this motherfucker, bro. Let's really see some shit. Let's see something, man. I think that this would be, worth watching versus just niggas getting in the ring and just doing some quick punching and things like that, man. I don't know. Y'all get in the comment section, bro. Y'all let me know what do y'all think real quick, man. Get in the comments real quick. Hold on. Y'all give me 1 second. I'm finna pull this up because I want to know y'all opinion on this, man. Hold on 1 second. Yes, sir. So what do y'all think about this? And like, who do y'all think is going to win this particular fight, bro? Because this shit right here is actually going to be pretty entertaining. This is going to be very entertaining. Very entertaining. You know. So y'all let me know, who do y'all think will win. This is actually not even a new picture. This is actually an old picture. Um, I don't know if they were supposed to do this a long time ago, and they're finally, getting this done. But who do y'all think is going to win this fight? Real quick, because I'm going to set the poll whenever this live is done, and I know everybody is going to be giving me their opinion and things like that whenever I reshare it, do all of that and post this on Instagram. Who do y'all think is going to win this fight? Because right now you could go ahead and get your vote out, and let it be known, because I don't want y'all to be trying to tell me, hey man, I knew Swaggy was gonna knock Blueface out. Yeah, man, I knew it. No, go ahead and let me know right now, who gonna win this particular fight. Because this is about to happen, bro. Like, this is about to happen, really, really soon. They just did the face off. Okay. They just did the damn face off. So this is gonna be pretty big. Let's get into this real quick. Let's see. Boom. Let's see. They ended up facing off. And I don't know, man. Some of y'all are thinking that Swaggy might win it because he's taller. Okay? Y'all are thinking Swaggy might win it because he's taller. But taller doesn't mean like, you're going to just automatically win, bro. That's just not what that means. Hold on. Let me see whenever they are scheduled to fight. Looks like they are scheduled to fight May 2nd. Okay, in Miami, Florida, at the James L. Knight Center. All right. And this fight has been long teased for years. So, yeah, this is something that they've been, trying to put together for a while. There's going to be some other betting on it. You guys is betting. I think he's saying 25% of his earnings he's going to give to Blueface if Blueface wins. You got Zab Judah in the back. You know what I mean? I'm talking about he one of them ones. So this right here tells me that this is official. Yeah, this is definitely official. I don't know. I never thought that I'd see this shit. Somebody, Rap Monster says Street versus Sleek. Oh God, this is pretty much what that is, bro. If Swaggy's already lost a fight, I don't think he cares, to get in there. I think he's just doing this shit for the money. All right, I think Swaggy just wants some motherfucking bread. I'm telling y'all, bro. He don't mind getting knocked the fuck out. He just doesn't mind getting knocked out. Swaggy needs some bread. And so does Blueface. Blueface got some things that he needs to take care of legally. And so, this is some good change for the both. But Blueface ain't about to go in here and basically get dropped by a square. Okay? If you go in there and you get dropped by a square, bro, the Crip and they probably gonna have to talk with him, bro. That's probably cause for a DP. Seriously. Right? And y'all gotta let me know, man. Like, is that how that works? Like, if you banging and you get dropped by a square, right? Is that an automatic DP? That should be an automatic DP, bro. Seriously, y'all let me know. I don't know, man. I think that's an automatic DP, bro. How you get dropped by a square? I can understand if the square was a boxer for a living. You know what I mean? Or like, some shit like that. But bro, hell no, you're not about to just get dropped, you know what I mean, by basically this nigga that just be shooting. You know what I mean? Like, come on, bro. But Rap Monster said not at all, man. It's not cause for a DP. Okay, for sure. Okay. I respect it. You know what I mean? No DPs. I don't know, man. My opinion, Blueface could not go in there and take this L. Right? You cannot go in there and take this L. This should be an easy win for somebody that's been training. This should damn sure be an easy win for somebody that has sparred against Floyd damn Mayweather, bro. Come on, man. You got to head up on these niggas. You done sparred with Floyd. How the hell do you lose against? Come on, bro. Let's keep it a buck. Let's get in the comment section though. Y'all let me know who do y'all think is gonna win this. But y'all haven't told me. I mean, hey, Rap Monster, look, you didn't tell me who was gonna win. You know, between NLE Choppa and Blueface, though. You gave me that one. You know what I mean? And I'm thinking that you actually going with Swaggy P to win. Oh no, you let me know. But NLE Choppa or Blueface, y'all. Since y'all just got up in here, this for everybody that just got up in here. Yeah, everyone is definitely gonna try you, bro. You ain't gonna lie to. You ain't gonna lie about that, bro. That's damn show the truth. That's damn show the truth. Y'all get in the comment section though, and y'all let me know. Who do y'all think is gonna win that fight? Now, I don't know if y'all are familiar with LaRussell, but you know, he's been doing this thing. I'm not gonna lie to you. You know, shout out to LaRussell. He's been doing this thing. But he ended up catching some backlash for some shit that he said. Now, it's kind of crazy to have LaRussell and then backlash in the same sentence. That shit is wild. Like, come on, man. When does he ever get backlash for anything? He be, you know, in his zone doing his he just be doing his shit. Right? He don't really be bothering nobody. He be putting out his little bangers and minding his own damn business. But let me 1 second. I'm gonna put that right back on the screen. But here recently, he has some shit to say about Wayne. I don't know if y'all are, you know, familiar with everything, but he also recently signed to Rock Nation as well, which is a major accomplishment. But I do want to get into what he said. Hold on, real quick.
I had a moment in my journey where I had grew a disdain for Wayne just because I started listening to everything. Like I started maturing as a human, and I'm like, damn. This nigga wasn't talking about nothing for a long time. And
I think that's what his argument was.
You know, like as someone who like grew up in these communities.
Now listen, when he said that he wasn't talking about nothing, niggas went crazy on that. They was like, hell no. But I'm gonna let him pop it.
And grew up with homies who I seen want to be bloods because they following Wayne and want to be gangster and want to shoot all the gun bar and shit.
Right.
Like I've seen the negative that he contributed to the community, and I had to look like.
So they like, damn, you saying that he created negativity?
Like, man, what are the songs where he really talked about something and gave? And out of 1,000-song catalog, you know, it's minute on this end.
It's like,
I gotta respect
he had a conviction.
So
Georgia Bush.
And that do bother me. Tie my hands.
That's what I was gonna say.
I'm not gonna get into all of that, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, they wasn't feeling that. Okay. That was just enough for motherfuckers to, you know, take some disrespect. And they wasn't feeling that at all, bro. Okay. Now when you heard it, what did you think about it? Okay. He said that y'all didn't see the full context and that y'all are basically just running, you know, with some shit. Y'all didn't even see the full interview and things like that. Basically, he's saying that he had said some positive things prior to that, and y'all didn't want to, you know, take that. Y'all didn't want to do that. Y'all didn't want to look at that. That's basically what he's saying. So, you know, just get in the comment section real quick. I mean, we can look at the other piece of it, right? We can definitely look at the other piece of it. Hold on. Y'all hit that like button. Y'all hit that subscribe button. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. I heard the disrespect. What I'll say is to say that I don't know. To say that he pushed negativity, basically, I think that was kind of wrong. I mean, he didn't say it the way that I just said it. He said it in a maybe in a little bit better way, but I think he could have said it in a way better way. Just because this nigga was rapping about blood this and all of that type of shit, bro, doesn't mean that he was trying to tell you to go do this. He was just telling y'all that this is just what he was. A lot of these niggas was grown as hell when they went out trying to act like they was Lil Wayne. I remember niggas would be in their 40s, you know what I mean, acting like they was Lil Wayne. Niggas was 30s, you know, like 35 and you know what I mean, all these different things trying to sit up there, man, and act like they was Lil Wayne. Okay, so that's not his fault that you got grown ass men, you know, trying to be like him, and all he did was sit back and you know shoot a freestyle or shoot some raps. Niggas was just, you know, they was going in though. All right, they went in. Hold on, Lil Wayne gave us a whole lot of substance. He was basically saying that, you know, Lil Wayne didn't give us no substance for real. And a lot of people wasn't feeling that. You know, they wasn't they just wasn't feeling that. Hold on, give me 1 second. But I also understand where he's coming from as well. Like I understand what he's trying to say. But I just feel like there just could have been a better way to word it. Right? I don't know. Let me see though. But we're gonna get into this and kind of wrap this in because like I said, a lot of y'all was trying to say that, you know, because he just signed with Jay-Z and things like that, that, you know, they're using him to say some shit like this. Like this is one of the things that he's having to do since he signed, you know, and things like that. Now, I know that that's what y'all want to say because this transpired. But I'm not going to say that, bro. I don't think that he said that because, you know, he just signed with Jay-Z. I really don't, man. But that's what y'all are wanting to go with. Y'all are saying, nah, he just said that shit because he just signed with Rock Nation. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. He just signed with Rock Nation. So yeah, he just want to pop his shit because he just signed with Rock Nation. I don't think it's because he just signed with Rock Nation, man. I think he would just honestly just, you know, because he didn't actually disrespect Wayne at all. Whenever I looked at the full context. And I feel like it's only right that, you know, I go to his page real fast before I move on and, you know, and change topics. And, you know, get the full context of what he said. You know, now shout out to LaRussell because signing with Rock Nation and Jay-Z and things like that, this is a major accomplishment. Okay. He also went into, you know, into debt with his terms and things like that. So I do want to say, we'll probably end up looking at that as well. But let me get that pulled up real quick. Y'all hit that like button, man. If you're new to the channel, thank you for tuning in, man, because you could have been doing anything, but, you know, you're here. You know, so it's only right that you hit that like button. It's only right, you know what I mean, that you hit that subscribe button. Why not be, you know, join the family? Why not? Why wouldn't you? Right? But let's check out LaRussell because I believe earlier he dropped the full context. Okay, so let's check it out.
You know, one of the homies put me on Wayne, and it was like bars. I used to have a notebook, just bars.
What was your introduction to Wayne?
So there's two introductions to Wayne. There's an introduction to Wayne that's through culture and your parents that you have no merit in.
Right.
And then there's an introduction when you get to like dive. And mine's, I think it was like the Drought 2. And that was like my reintroduction to like, man, dedication mixtapes, the Droughts. Like I just got immersed.
No ceilings.
Man, this was
so I mean he's saying some good shit right now, by the way. Skip it a buck.
pre no ceilings.
Yeah.
I mean, the Carter 1 and Carter 2 were amazing.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad we're like positively talking about Lil Wayne because our last guest shat on Lil Wayne so hard.
I love Wayne so much, but I understand how someone could be like, man, this isn't the Wayne that like I remember.
Right.
You know?
No.
I had a moment in my journey where I had grew a disdain for Wayne.
So I guess that's when he kind of started to go in on
just because I start listening to everything. Like I start maturing as a human, and I'm like, damn, I love you because I learned how to rap to you. But when you look at the contribution, it's like, man, but he was also a kid.
Yeah,
Wayne was a kid.
Yeah. He was like 14, 15 when he came
Man,
out.
a kid.
Like, you
So I don't know, man.
know, because think about it, he was dropped out of school at 13 years
Yes.
old. Like,
Right.
you know, you're just like,
And he was adopted by gangsters,
Yeah.
indoctrinated to a whole
Adopted
system.
by the
who-
projects. Yeah.
It was like he gave everything he could, and I love Wayne.
So he did give him his flowers. Okay. I do want to, let that be known. He did give him his flowers. I don't think he gave him the way that, y'all wanted him to give him, but he did give Wayne his flowers. So I will give, bro that. Okay. I will give bro that. But, like I said, some of y'all are like, nah, man, he just trying to attack Wayne, man, because he didn't shut up that man and sign with Jay-Z. And now he trying to just pop his shit like he just, like he really just that nigga, man. Fuck him and fuck Jay. I already know what y'all are saying. You know what I mean? I already know what y'all are saying. But I do want to know, what do you think whenever you hear that part of it versus the other part of it? Okay? Whenever you hear this part of it, are you like, man, fuck that, man. He just did that because, he signed with Jay-Z, so he trying to shoot slugs at Wayne. Or are you going to be like, you know what? Now that he said like that, I actually understand where he coming from. So y'all that just came in, be sure to rewind so that you'll know what I'm talking about, man, because you may have just came in. But y'all hit that like button, man, and hit that subscribe button. Now, some of y'all are wanting to know his details and things like that. Now, I don't think that he ended up discussing, like the money, right? But, obviously there is some money involved in the signing. You don't just sign with no nigga and ain't no money involved. But let me see if I don't know, maybe I might have to do that at another time, man, when we talk about like the term. Wait, okay, maybe this is the terms.
I gave him my masters, my publishing,
You sold
my
out.
touring, my merch, and my ass. That's what I gave. That's what I gave him. Just,
I'm not about to see now. Shout out to LaRussell. At no point am I gonna sit up there and say that, I sold my ass, what I mean, to Jay-Z or to Rock Nation. You know what I'm saying? Because this is going to it's just gonna make people think that you had to bend it, you know what I mean, and things like that. Right? You might still be independent, you know what I'm saying, but that anal area wasn't independent. Okay. It was some other individuals that, what I mean, got involved. Right? That's just what people are gonna think when you say that. So we gotta be clear. Shout out to LaRussell. I know he didn't mean no harm, at least I hope. But let's keep going, man. I didn't like that. I just wanted to just let that. I didn't like that.
y'all all know my masters, my publishing, my touring, my merch, and my ass. That's what I get.
Hopefully he's saying ads with a D, like ADS.
Gave in the Rock Nation.
That's what
deal.
it takes to sell out. And that's what you did,
and
buddy.
it's a 20-year deal,
Yep.
a 20-year term.
Yep.
So
and they own your name, your likeness, your masters, your
And my
children,
ass.
your soul.
yeah, yeah, my soul.
Yeah.
Don't forget my soul. I had to sell my soul.
Fuck it.
Yeah, why not? It was like, I got one. Why not sell it?
So I don't know. But yeah, we hoping that he said ads. Okay.
I have a 95.5 deal in their favor, of course. 5
Yeah.
for me.
No, 199.
I got 99 problems and my split is 1.
Okay.
Gave him my
So-
masters.
He didn't really get into it. I guess that's just going to be something that isn't disclosed. But I will tell you this: he definitely got a millie. Okay, let's keep it a stack. He definitely got a millie out the deal. All right, because it was already some shit that had went wrong with the deal at first, where they had sent him, I guess, the wrong contract and things like that, and so it was like this big thing, right? But he wanted a million. That's how much I believe it was supposed to be for at that time. So I don't know if Jay-Z was like, listen, man, we're gonna go ahead and honor that millie, or we're gonna give him more, right? But he definitely signed with Rock Nation. So what I mean, everything is alleged. You know what I mean? Even this video is alleged, man. Everything pertaining to LaRussell was just all alleged. You know what I mean? And I say that because one thing about Rock Nation, man, them niggas do not play. You know what I mean? And they don't really lose in the courtroom. I don't want to be sued. I don't want to be nothing. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. You know what I mean? So everything is pretty much alleged, man, concerning these niggas, man. But shout out to LaRussell, man, because this is a major accomplishment, coming from pretty much being independent and things like that, man. Okay. Shout out to bro. This is just that's legendary. Okay. That's just legendary, bro. And the only thing I can think of is like his old tracks. You feel me? Where he just basically came from the gutter, you know what I mean, from the ground, you know what I'm saying, doing those backyard shows and what I mean, all of that shit, bro. Like that shit, this is legendary, bro. So we got to give it up um for LaRussell, bro. Like that's just we just got to hit that like button, man. Hit that subscribe button as well. Michael Jordan ended up getting another ring, so let's check on that real quick. Real quick. All right. So Michael Jordan ended up getting another ring. Let's look at it, bro.
In victory lane, Michael Jordan has made his way here. Sir, we talked before the race. 4 horses in it. You are a Daytona 500 champion. How does that sound?
I can't even believe it. Yeah, I mean, it was so gratifying. I mean, we had 4 guys that were really fighting, that was helping each other.
He's taking this shit serious. Let me just go ahead and keep that a buck, man. He's taking this NASCAR shit extremely serious, bro. I thought that this was just like, you know what I mean? Just, I don't know. I didn't know what to think about the NASCAR shit. You know what I mean? But I will say, man, he's taking this shit. I didn't know he was this serious with it. That's what I will say. Man. He's serious.
Each other out. I mean, you never know how these races going to end, right? It's like you just try to survive. And, I thought Riley did an unbelievable job by pushing at the end. That shows you what teamwork can really, really do. I mean, he doesn't get enough credit. He won't get enough credit, but we feel the love. We understand exactly what he did. And, I mean, we just hung in there all day. I mean, we great strategy by the team, and we gave ourselves a chance at the end. And, look, I'm ecstatic. I mean, I don't even know what to say. It feels like I won a championship, but until I get my ring, I won't even know.
All right, what size ring do you wear? Did you tell me?
13. Size 13.
Hey, happy early birthday.
That nigga said size 13.
Appreciate it.
Mike.
Just so everybody knows, man. Shout out to Mike, bro. He's still sitting over there winning rings, you know what I mean, and popping his shit, man. Even over there, with the white people, man. Hell is you talking about? I tried to say it as cool as I could, but it just came out. White people, baby. You know what I mean? He just over there sitting up there winning, man. You know what I mean? Shout out to bro. Hell is you talking about? First of all, I love my white people. Let's keep it all the way real. Hit that like button, man. If you're white, hit the subscribe button as well. But this is just dope, bro. I mean, he's over there winning it. I heard that whenever you go over there amongst the NASCAR environment, you will not see many black people at that motherfucker. That's just what I heard. I don't know how true that. I've never been. You know what I mean? But one thing about Mike, bro, they let him in. And he's been over there doing his thing, and he just got the win. Hell is you talking about? Yes, all of it rhymed, you know what I mean? And that's just what that is. But shout out to Mike. this is huge. I'm not too big into NASCAR, so I don't know, the magnitude, but I know that this is very huge, and man, shout out to Mike, bro. Y'all get in the comment section and y'all let me know, man. Are y'all into that? Let me know. Are y'all into that? Since we're talking sports, let's talk LeBron James. He ends up facing backlash for saying he's heard nothing but great things about Israel.
What message would you like to send for Israel?
If I have fans over there, I've never been there. If I have fans over there, then I hope you've been following my career. I hope I inspire people over there to not only want to be great in sports, but I want you to be better in general in life. So hopefully someday I can make it over there. Like I said, I've never been over there, but I've heard nothing but great things, and I appreciate the question.
He didn't really say anything wrong. But y'all went off on Bron. I didn't hear anything like too wrong. I mean, if anything, he was just like, yeah, you know what I mean? If I go over there, I ain't never been, you know what I'm saying? But if I do, if there's anybody that likes me, you know what I mean, and what I do, then hey, you know what I mean? Shout out to you, baby. Woo! You know what I mean? But he didn't really like, I don't know, bro. Y'all were pissed. Let's see some of the shit that y'all said. Okay? Look at this, bro. This nigga, he said, saying you've heard good things while children and people are being murdered is insane. Entire league besides my hero Kyrie getting exposed. Damn. I'm not going to read that, but y'all see it. It's heartbreaking to grow up and realize everyone outside of Kyrie is compromised. And ironically, he was the one that received the most media backlash. To learn who rules over you, simply find out who you are not allowed to criticize. He reads Malcolm X bios before games, and this is his thoughts on Israel. Damn, y'all went in. He's a moral coward. Wow. Y'all went in on Bron. This is the equivalent of saying, I want to go to Germany. I hear nothing but great things in 1942 or sleeping in the big house in 1800. That's crazy. He basically said, y'all look crazy, bro. What do y'all think, man? I know what a lot of y'all think. Y'all are pissed at Bron. Y'all are pissed at Bron right now. That shit crazy. I didn't think that y'all were that pissed. Gosh. Damn. Man. I don't know. Y'all got to get in the comment section, man. Y'all got to let me know. Do y'all think that Bron was wrong about what he said about Israel? Okay? He kind of downplayed things in a way, if you ask me, and tried to avoid the question in a way. But he still ended up going in. But y'all got to let me know, man. What do you think about it? You know, are people over exaggerating? You know what I mean? Are they overreacting to, what he said? Or, do they have reason to feel that way? Okay? In the comment section, bro. That's not gonna lie to you, bro. That's very huge. This is gonna be one of my last topics, okay? And that's right here. Now, this shit right here is crazy, man. Luenell and Al B spent Valentine's Day together. Okay? Al B and Luenell chilling. This shit crazy. Now, a lot of y'all, are, matter of fact, let's just get in the comment section, man. See what y'all said. Shout out to the Shade Room. From Kim Porter to Luenell, boy. Live your best life. I actually really love this. That's my aunt. I love this. Love always wins. I love Luenell. I love that man is getting some good food. She said, I know that man is getting some good food, some good loving, and some good laughs. Facts. She probably done laughed that man out his drawers. She's the prize. while people trying to give out backhanded congratulations. Knowing her spirit and how real she is, I'm not shocked at all. I know she's keeping him laughing, healing him, and snatching his soul all in the same day. She looks so happy. He looks like he's at peace as well. Um, nah, they just good friends. They're not together like romantic, no way. Um, let me look at the views on that. And like I said, they've been fucking for years. People just don't know. Um, he's feeling the tea, but your name is mind your business is sending me. Hilarious. Don't you see them kissing? Yeah, I mean, listen, I'm not gonna lie. I think that Al B sure is getting up in that. Okay. First of all, Luenell ain't no square. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, bro. She is not a square, bro. She done been around some legendary peas. What do you mean legendary peas, Marak? She done been around some legendary pimps. Okay, facts, bro. If you know Luenell, bro, Luenell is stamped. This ain't just like no old woman. I know some of y'all might not have seen Luenell like that, but if you know, you know. Luenell is stamped. She's stamped in every hood. She can pull up in any hood. It's gonna be good. You know what I mean? Because it's Luenell. Nigga, they gonna roll out the red carpet, bro. Wherever she goes, she good in hoods that some niggas just they can't even go. Facts. You know what I mean, bro? When I tell you that she stamped, she stamped. First time I seen Luenell, bro, was on on some pimping documentaries, Dead Homies, bro. I'm just being 100, bro. She was hanging around the legendary Honorable Kenny Red. You know what I mean? Yeah, she was hanging around Kenny Red. She knows. I'm not even gonna say no names. I'm just not even gonna get into that. You know what I mean? But bro, when I tell you that Luenell is stamped, Luenell is stamped. All right, hit that like button, man, for Luenell. Hell is you talking about? But is she getting piped out by Al B? Sure, most definitely, bro. He definitely taking that ass. You know what I'm saying? Me now, she might be a little bit up in age, but you know, what I'm saying that ain't stopping nothing, baby. You know what I mean? That ain't stopping nothing, man. Listen, man, Liddell still got something back there. Hell is you talking about? Yeah, bro, she still got something back there. Nigga, hell you talking about, bro? Shit, yeah, she's knocking that in. You better believe it. Yes, he's knocking that in. Yes. Up in age, she probably like a cool 660 ball. And yes, she still got a donkey back there. So yes, he is definitely getting up in that donkey. You know what I mean? You got that nigga fucked up. And he done been around some real fine ass women. Yes, he has. But I mean, listen, man, that ain't stopping him from, wanting to kick it with Miss Luenell. Nah, that's not gonna stop it. I'm gonna tell you that right now. She's a gangster, bro. She cool vibe. She's a real vibe, bro. She got a whole lot of game. You know what I mean? And all of that shit, bro. Believe that. She got a whole lot of game. You know what I mean? I said Luenell, but Trey Songz ended up, you know what I mean, shaving his head. Shaved all that shit off. I think that this is I think it's cool. I mean, sometimes you need that restart, bro. Let's keep it a stack, bro. Sometimes you need that restart, man, just to kind of start clean and, you know what I mean, just cut all this shit off, bro. And have one of the moments where you just cut all of that shit off whenever you're getting older and things like that, bro. Hell yeah. And that shit'll just probably even make you feel a whole lot better. You know? It makes you just feel just like you just shaved a whole bunch of dead weight. You feel me? So shout out to Trey Songz, bro, because this right here is huge. It takes a lot of balls too. You know what I mean? But sometimes, bro, you just say, man, F all of this. And I think that this is a good start to, new beginnings. All right. Because I've been wanting Trey Songz to come back like crazy, man, for like at least the past 5 years, man. I've been like, man, where in the hell is Trey? You know what I mean? He's been in and out of court and different things, bro. So, you know, I mean, shout out to Trey, bro. He's been through a whole lot. All right. He's been through a lot. So, just the fact that he's still here and holding on and pushing through says a whole lot about his character. But I think that he's about to, revamp. All right. And I think he's about to take over the game. That's just what I think, man. You know what I mean? He still got a whole lot left. You haven't been seeing him in no videos. You haven't been hearing him like that on the radio like that. You know what I mean? So, he's still a fresh face. You know what I mean? He don't look old in the face. You know what I mean? You can tell he's been taking care of his skin and things like that. I think that he's about to make a comeback in the game. That's just what I think. You know what I mean? Y'all can't say too much negative about him. All right? He's not fighting certain, legal cases no more. He's actually suing a police department right now. You know what I mean? So right now he on top right now. And I think that he's about to, come on in and drop a new album. I mean, I'm hoping so, bro. It's time for some new music, bro, coming from Trey Songz. Now, if you're a real Trey Songz fan, man, y'all gotta hit the like button. You gotta subscribe. Why? Because y'all already know I'm gonna be talking about Trey. Why? Because I fuck with Trey. Nigga, that's why. You know what I mean? I love me some Trey Songz, bro. That's one of them niggas. You know what I mean? This nigga done put down, man. He got a mean catalog. Niggas don't even want to sit up there, man, and fuck with Trey. I'm gonna tell you that right now. You do not want to do a versus against Trey Songz. No, you do not. Okay, the only person that I think could really fuck with him is Chris Brown. Seriously, but man, it's not too many niggas in R&B that can really fuck with Trey. Of course, R. Kelly, Chris, maybe Usher, and then after that, who y'all got? He will smoke Tank. I'm gonna just be 100. You know what I'm saying? Tank can go. I know a lot of y'all gonna be like, nah. You know what I mean? Nah. But I think that he will smoke Tank, bro. Y'all let me know, man. That's a good one. That's a real good one. Hold on, real quick. Let me get them on the screen real quick because I gotta ask y'all. I gotta ask y'all this, man. Who do you think would win in the verses? It started here first. Country Media Productions, Marat, right? Who do you think is going to win in a versus between Trey Songz and Tank? I'm going with Trey. Bro. It's not too many niggas that can really fuck with Trey Songz, bro. Tank can go. He can float. Shout out to, Tank, shout out to Jay Valentine, and all that type of shit, you know what I mean? But bro, come on, in a versus, nigga, I'm going with Trey Songz. What are you talking about? This nigga body of work is, man, come on, get in the comment section right now and let me know. Bro, come on, you can't even leave this live without getting in the comment section and let me know who would win in this versus. But bro, this is what we need right here. If y'all niggas was looking for bro, not even the 50 Cent versus T.I. versus it wouldn't even be able to top this shit. Let's keep it a stack. You know what I mean? But Trey Songz would definitely spank Tank. Yes, he would. You know what I mean? That's just what it is, man. Y'all got to get in the comment section, though, and let me know. Am I tripping? All right? Because maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I've had too much of that green stuff. You know what I mean? I don't know. But I don't know, man. I'm going with Trey, bro. When it come down to this, I'm going with Trey. But I'm going to end it just with that. I will be back live tomorrow. Y'all be sure to get it in the description of this video, bro. And if you want to set up that man and tip me, you got a Cash App, you can do so. If you don't got a Cash App, you can't even do it. You know what I mean? You can send a super chat or something like that. But y'all be sure to also become a member, man. I want y'all to be family, man. And you may have just got a hold of this live and seeing me for the first time ever. You want to see me again, all you got to do is hit that subscribe button. You know what I mean? That's it. Just hit the subscribe button, man. Turn on that notification bell. You know what I mean? Because I know y'all are following all type of knuckleheads that ain't talking about shit. So you got to hit that notification bell so I can come back across the screen. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, hit that notification bell, become a member of the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, man, so we can get some more, real ones like y'all up in here, man. But much love, Marak. I'm out.